Harry and Meghan, I now invite you to join hands and make your vows in the presence of God and his people.
Prince Henry, Duke of Sussex, also known as Prince Harry, is the second son of Charles, Prince of Wales, and Princess Diana. After enduring the death of his mother in 1997, he occasionally acted out and found himself in the tabloids for embarrassing events. Prince Harry embarked on a decade-long stint in the military in 2005, seeing active service time in Afghanistan, and is involved in numerous charitable causes. In May 2018, he married American actress Meghan Markle, with whom he had a son, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. In January 2020, the couple announced they were stepping back from their senior roles in the royal family.
Everywhere they went, there was applause. A standing ovation Saturday night, the pair stunning in matching red, Harry's final event in his official Royal Marines capacity.
His full name is Henry Charles Albert David. He also goes by the names of Prince Harry, Prince Henry, the Duke of Sussex, Prince Henry of Wales, and Ginger, according to Google. As of this production, he's 35 years old and was born on September 15th, 1984, in London, in the United Kingdom. He stands at 6 foot 1 inch tall, or 1.86 meters. Prince Harry's hobbies include meditating, documentary filmmaking, and playing FIFA. He supports Arsenal Football Club. He isn't on any social media. He has his own coat of arms, granted to him on his 18th birthday. In the army, he was known as Captain Wales. As a British prince, he doesn't have a fixed surname, so instead used the name of the area for which his father holds title as a territorial suffix in the place of a surname. Harry had the idea for and spearheaded the Invictus Games, a Paralympic-style multi-sport event for wounded, injured, or sick servicemen and women. The trauma of losing his mother manifested for Prince Harry a repressed grief. The first time I cried was at the funeral at the island, at her childhood home, Althorpe. And since then, maybe once. There's a lot of grief that still needs to be let out, he said in Diana, Our Mother. It was a classic case of, don't let yourself think about your mum and the grief and the hurt, because it's never going to bring her back and it's only going to make you more sad. But Harry eventually got professional help after being very close to a complete breakdown, he told The Telegraph in a podcast. Losing my mum at the age of 12, and therefore shutting down all of my emotions for the last 20 years, has had quite serious effect on not only my personal life, but my work as well, he said. Finally realising he had to deal with his grief and anger, the prince also started opening up publicly about his own struggles to lessen the stigma around mental health issues. On the 10th anniversary of his mother's death, he gave a speech at the Thanksgiving service in which he said, "What is far more important to us now is how she is remembered as she was, fun-loving, generous, down to earth, entirely genuine." In an interview with NBC News, Harry said that he would never stop wondering about the night that his mother died and what happened in that tunnel.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have,
And all that I have,
I share with you.
I share with you.
After meeting on a blind date set up by a mutual friend, Prince Harry and Suits actress Meghan Markle began dating in June 2016. The couple announced their engagement on November 27, 2017. Prince Harry gave Markle an engagement ring consisting of 3 diamonds, 2 of which are from Princess Diana's jewellery collection. The engagement announcement prompted much comment about the possible social significance of Meghan Markle becoming a mixed-race royal. The couple married at St George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, on May 19, 2018. On May 6, 2019, the couple's first child, Archie Mountbatten Windsor, was born, who is 7th in line to the throne. Prince Harry was born in the Lindo wing of St Mary's Hospital in Paddington, London, on September 15, 1984, at 4:20 p.m, as the second child of Charles, Prince of Wales, heir apparent to Queen Elizabeth II, and Diana, Princess of Wales. His paternal grandparents are Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. His brother, Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, is the heir apparent to the throne when their father becomes king. His parents announced their second son's name would officially be Prince Henry Charles Albert David, but he would be known as Harry to his friends and family. As the prince grew up, he was referred to by Kensington Palace and therefore the press and the public at large as Prince Harry. As a son of the Prince of Wales, he was called Prince Henry of Wales. Diana wanted Harry and his older brother, Prince William, to have a broader range of experiences and better understanding of ordinary life than previous royal children. She took them to venues that range from Walt Disney World and McDonald's to AIDS clinics and homeless shelters. Harry began accompanying his parents on official visits at an early age. His first overseas tour was with his parents to Italy in 1985. Though Prince Harry has had his share of negative attention in the media, he redeemed himself in 2005 when he entered into the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. He joined the Alamein Company and completed officer training to be commissioned as a Comet or second lieutenant in the Blues and Royals, a regiment of the Household Cavalry in the British Army. In 2008, he was promoted to lieutenant. The prince was deployed in Iraq in 2007, a move Prince Harry supported, saying, "There's no way I'm going to put myself through Sandhurst and then sit on my arse back home while my boys are out fighting for their country." Harry would not serve in Iraq, however, as the head of the British Army at the time, General Sir Richard Dunnett, feared he would be a high-dollar target. From 2009 to 2012, Prince Harry trained to become an Apache helicopter pilot in the Army Air Corps. He then put these newfound skills to work in his second tour of duty in Afghanistan, which began in September 2012. After participating in several combat missions, the prince in 2015 ended his official military duties, though he continued volunteering to assist wounded servicemen. In late September 2019, Harry, Meghan and baby Archie undertook an eventful 10-day trip to Africa. At one point, Harry retraced his mother's steps through a minefield in Angola, which took place just months before her death. With a film crew in tow to produce the documentary Harry and Meghan, An African Journey, the prince revealed to his interviewer that he had thought of his mother whenever facing the flashing cameras of the press. On January 8, 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex dropped the bombshell news that they plan to step back from their senior roles in the royal family and to work to become financially independent. It is with your encouragement, particularly over the last few years, that we feel prepared to make this adjustment. We now plan to balance our time between the United Kingdom and North America, continuing to honour our duty to the Queen, the Commonwealth and our patronages, they wrote in a joint statement on Instagram. This geographic balance will enable us to raise our son with an appreciation for the royal tradition into which he was born, while providing our family with the space to focus on the next chapter, including the launch of our new charitable entity. Prince Harry's net worth is $40 million. When Diana and Charles divorced, he paid her a $24 million settlement. That's the same as around $40 million today after adjusting for inflation. After her death, the money was put into a trust for William and Henry to inherit on their respective 30th birthdays. By the time they were both 30, the trust had appreciated to the point that each son ended up inheriting $40 million. Unfortunately for Harry, he will not benefit from a trust called the Duchy of Cornwall. In 1337, King Edward III established a trust to benefit the heir apparent to the British throne. Today the duchy owns a $1 billion real estate portfolio that produces $20 to $30 million income every year. As long as Queen Elizabeth is sitting on the throne, Harry's father Charles is the beneficiary of the income. When Charles becomes king, William will be the beneficiary. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moved into their new Windsor home, Frogmore Cottage, in April 2019, ahead of the birth of their first child, Archie. The renovation of the cottage was reported to have cost over £3 million. The couple have now said they will be moving to Canada after they step down as senior members of the royal family in Britain. Since leaving the UK in January, after their shock exit from being working members of the royal family, they have been crashing in a borrowed $20 million house on Vancouver Island. Prince Harry drives an Audi e-tron 55. An Audi RS6 Avant. And the family own a fleet of Range Rovers.